Hi everyone, this is Alan Wells and I will be showing you how to approve the permissions for the Google Forms add-on Data Director. After you have installed Data Director, you will get a prompt stating Authorization Required. A script attached to this document needs your permission to run. Click Continue. Sign in with Google. Choose an account. Click on your account. Data Director wants to access your Google account. This is the sign-in OAuth consent screen. Data Director asks you for the following permission. View and manage Google Drive files and folders that you have opened or created with this app. If you need more information, click the information icon. These are all the permissions that Data Director is asking you for. Let's start at the top. Data Director needs to be able to create PDF files and text files, and it will also create an add-on folder with the name of the add-on. Data Director cannot access all your files. It can only access files that you have opened or created with this app. In other words, Data Director can only access files that the Data Director add-on created or that you picked with the Google folder or file picker. It cannot delete any of your files. It cannot see or do anything with files or folders that you have not opened. In other words, that you have not chosen with the file picker. The next permission. See, edit, create, and delete your spreadsheets in Google Drive. Data Director is capable of creating a spreadsheet depending upon certain conditions. When a form is submitted, Data Director can automatically create a new spreadsheet and save the answers from the form into the spreadsheet. So it needs to be able to create a spreadsheet because of that feature. It doesn't delete any spreadsheets, but in order to be able to create a spreadsheet, you have to authorize the permission to delete it. But Data Director will never delete your spreadsheets. The next permission is view and edit events on your calendars. A feature of Data Director is that it can create a calendar event when a form is submitted. So it needs to be able to create a calendar event. And in order to do that, it needs the permission to view and edit events. Data Director cannot delete a calendar. It's not possible for the add-on to delete a calendar. It can also view your calendars. All that means is Data Director can get the names and IDs of your calendars. It needs that in order to be able to put that information in drop-down boxes in the user interface. You can choose which calendar you want an event created on. The next permission is send email on your behalf. Data Director has the capability to send an email when a Google form is submitted. All it can do is send an email. It cannot delete your emails. All it can do is send an email. And of course, if it's sending an email from your account, it's sending it on your behalf. There's no way around that. The next permission is view and manage forms that this application has been installed in. Forms means Google Forms. So the Data Director add-on is installed in your Google form. In order for Data Director to get the answers out of the form, it needs to be able to access that data in your form. And in order to do that, it needs this permission. It cannot access forms that it has not been installed in. So the permission is restricted to forms that the application, in other words the add-on, forms that the add-on has been installed in. The next permission is connect to an external service. The external service that Data Director connects to is a web app in my account. It does that if there is an error. It can send out error information, but you can opt out of that. So if you do not want error information sent out, there's a checkbox that you can check to prevent the add-on from making an external request. The next permission is allow this application to run when you are not present. What that means is when a form is submitted, the add-on runs. You may not be present. When somebody fills out your form and submits it, you're not present. You may not have the form open. What causes the add-on to run when a form is submitted is a trigger. The code is triggered, and when that code is triggered, the application runs. And obviously, you're not present when somebody submits your Google form. That's what this means. This permission is for the on-form submit trigger. The next permission is display and run third-party web content in prompts and sidebars inside Google applications. All that means is you're allowing the user interface. The user interface is the sidebar, dialog boxes where you make settings. So in order for you to make settings and save settings for the add-on, you need to see a dialog box, and this permission is for that. If you want to allow Data Director to be given these permissions, if you want to authorize these permissions, you can click Allow. If you don't want to, you can click Cancel. I'm going to click Allow. You have just authorized Data Director. Thank you for watching.